Happy August, everyone. It's Lisa Ouellet, and I'm here to do your psychic angel card readings for the month of August in the year 2017. I'm going to be using this month, I'm going to be using Doreen Virtue's Angel Therapy cards. And I'm going to be pulling 3 cards for each sign except for the month of August. So we will pull some cards for Cancer and for Leo. So if you have a birthday in those months, you will get 4 cards instead of 3. I'm also going to pull 1 cat card for each one of you today, for each one of the signs. Just something different for fun. We're going to talk today about the full moon, which is going to be on August 7th. No, is that right? Yeah. August 7th will be the full moon. The new moon will be on August 21st. And we're going to be getting into Mercury retrograde in this month of August. So it's fun and exciting. Challenges coming up with communication. Don't sign, generally when Mercury goes into retrograde, don't sign any contracts, don't schedule surgery. Don't make large purchases. Be careful with automotives. Be careful with electronics. Communication in general seems to go haywire. Text, email, verbal, anything like that. So we tend to experience complications where that is involved as well. And we are going to be going into the retrograde period of that. Let me just see here. I wrote that down. August 11th, and then it goes into retrograde. Let's see. The pre-shadow period starts in July and goes to August 11th, and then the regular retrograde period starts August 12th, goes through the rest of the month of August, and then ends on September 5th. So we're going to be, for the most part, for all of August, we're either going to be in the retrograde period, the shadow period, or the actual retrograde period. All right. So thank you to everybody who have subscribed to my channel and asked for one-on-one reading. These are general readings, so these are going to be watch for your sun, your moon, and your rising sign to get a clearer picture. Again, if you're looking for a specific one-on-one session, you can purchase it through my website, lisavouellet.com. The information is at the bottom of the screen. I'd be happy to read for you personally, tune into your energy that way, and it'll be a very specific reading as opposed to the general ones that these are for all of the, for everybody who's an Aries or everybody who's a Capricorn, etc. So here we go. Watch your sign. Hey Taurus, the 3 cards that I pulled for you for your highest and best were Parents, God Box, whoops, Past Life Issue, and Embracing Differences is the cat card that I pulled for you. So these are your cards. Okay. So let's start with Embracing Differences. I like that card. So this card says, at times you may feel as though everyone around you is different to you. Learn to see the differences in a way that's positive, more positive light than it is negative light. Diversity keeps it interesting, okay? So embrace it. So you might just be so used to people in your life all being the same that finally somebody new comes into your life and you're like, well, wait a minute, I'm used to this. And they're saying it's okay. The cat and the dog are different, right? They're embracing the differences. They're accepting of what the other one has to offer. So accept what somebody else in your life that's bringing to you can offer you, okay? Embrace the uniqueness that they bring to you just as they're embracing your uniqueness. It's a good thing. It's a good balance. It feels really, really positive, okay? All right. I'm not even sure where to start with these. Past life issue. The situation has a basis in one of your previous lifetimes. Ask your angels to help you remember, release, learn, and heal from your past experiences. Okay, let's talk about that one first. Where is that? So a lot of times we don't even realize that we've brought forth a situation that we've experienced more than one time, okay? It seems like we're dealing with the same thing, the same type of relationship, when in fact we think we've healed it, right? We keep bringing the same kind of people into our lives or the same type of situations. We keep bringing trouble forward, or if we're having a hard time with money, we might not realize that, it stems from a childhood issue. We watched our parents struggle and say money doesn't grow on trees, or penny pinching, or never wanting to bring us to any events because they didn't have enough money or whatever. So we bring that forward, right? That's in this lifetime. But then what we don't realize is that maybe we were a monk or a nun in a past lifetime and we took a vow of poverty. So our energy is still surrounding us on a soul level, and we haven't broken free of that. So we move into this lifetime, into the here and now of where we're at. We're still carrying that energy forward with us. Okay, so some sort of a situation that you're experiencing right now has a basis. It's stemming from a past life, is what they're saying. I feel like a lot of you, it could be a money issue. I'm hearing poverty stricken. It can be for a few of you Tauruses, um, but not all of you. I'm hearing a lot of it again is relationship basis related. So again, maybe you were with somebody in a past life that the relationship didn't have a chance to flourish, and you met again as souls in this lifetime, and now maybe you're struggling in that relationship as well too. I do feel like yeah, I do feel like, and it could be too. I'm looking at the other cards you got too, and I'm seeing that it could be a parental relationship too. That you might have been the parent in the past life, and now your parents, um, yeah, now the parents that you have now were the children in a past life, and you took on a different role. So I'm hearing that there could be some conflict with barriers or not necessarily control, but learning to listen to what's being told to you, trying to exert control over the other person. Maybe they maybe they didn't have good barriers in this lifetime because they were the children in the last lifetime, and they haven't learned, enough energetically. I'm trying to explain it the way that I'm seeing it, and it's hard to explain. So there might be some role reversals going on here with your parents too, but they're telling me it is. I feel like they're saying it's a relationship issue for a lot of you. Just want to see if there's anything in here that will tell me more. Let's see. So Archangel Raziel, Raziel, he's the angel. It's pronounced Raziel, which means secrets of God. He's the angel who helps you understand, assimilate, and heal from your past life memories. So go to a place that you can be quiet and say this out loud or silently. Okay, say this: Archangel Raziel, I call upon you now. Please help me understand, and then describe your current situation. Okay, or your question, whatever it is that you want, by guiding and healing me through my past experiences and relationships. I ask you to help me balance all karma with everyone involved in this situation in all directions of time. I don't have my glasses on. Raziel, please help me uncover, heal, and release any old buried pain now and forever. Thank you. So, you're calling upon this archangel to change the karma that you have in the situation, okay? To heal the karma and to move forward with it. A lot of times just acknowledging something that happened in our past life is enough to bring about a change and help you move forward from it. Maybe you're dealing with some sort of trauma. Maybe you're afraid to go in the water. For a lot of us it's summertime and you want to go swimming, but you're afraid to go in the ocean or the lake. Maybe you drowned in water. Maybe you were eaten by a shark, or an octopus, or whatever, and you just have that subconscious fear. Going to a past life regression therapist can help you as well too. Some of you, I'm hearing, might need to do that to move past. This might not be enough as saying the prayer. You might need to see somebody, a specialist, that will help you regress you to a past life so that you can move forward from it. I know for years and years and years, way back, I had a crazy, unrealistic fear of thunderstorms. And long story short, but jumping way ahead, it ended up that I went to a therapist who was very progressive and made me watch something about tornadoes. And in the tornado that I was watching, I realized that that was my fear, that I had been in a past life, experienced a tornado. And so the thunderstorms weren't really what was bothering me, although they disabled me like completely. But once I acknowledged that and realized that it was a past life thing that had been affecting me, it wasn't so much the thunderstorms and the lightning, but what they could bring about. So they could bring about tornadoes. And in my mind, I didn't realize that. My rational mind didn't get it, but my soul was remembering. So, again, acknowledging helped me move past that, and I don't have a fear of thunderstorms and lightning anymore. So something like that can help you. So dealing with your parents, again, realizing your parents are doing the best they can can, forgiving your parents for whatever situation you find yourself in with them. Maybe, okay, so this is interesting. I wanted to read this to you from the parents. I'm gonna find my glasses here. Okay, so this says, where is it? So if you have a question about your parents, right? For example, if you're having difficulty receiving loving kindness from others, the underlying issue could stem from unhealed emotions you have towards your mom. That's because receptivity is a feminine energy represented by our mothers. If you feel afraid to receive love or feel guilty about asking for your needs to be met, then call upon the angels to help and to heal. With your father, the primary spiritual response is about male energy and developing confidence in your abilities to go out into the world and make a positive difference. If your self-confidence is wavering, ask the angels to help you mend your emotional connections with your dad. This is also a signal that your parents do love you, even as if the way they showed you that they loved you as a child wasn't fulfilling for you. If your mother or father is in heaven, then send this card to them by a way of saying, I love you. So maybe some of you are going to be connecting with your parents that have crossed over and hearing messages come through for them, forgiving them, moving past for them. Maybe you are not the child. Maybe you are the parent and you're dealing with siblings, with children that you have and sibling relationships, things like that. However it's going down, you can utilize the God box. Okay, so write any worries, concerns, or desires on a piece of paper that you put into a special container called the God box as a way of letting go and allowing the divine to help you. You can actually make a box using a tissue box. You can a nice decorative box that has a cover. Write it down before you go to bed. Everything that's worrying you, causing you stress, just blocking your mind, clogging up your mind, write it down on a piece of paper, put it in this box, and ask the angels to take care of it at night. Maybe at the end of the month, you empty the box, you burn it on a full moon. On August 7th, you can burn it. Like then again in September, you burn it again on the next full moon. All the things that you've let go of. You can do this mentally in a God box in your head. So imagine yourself walking to a chest of a chest that you open up, like a treasure chest or a box, whatever it is, and then take everything from your mind. Visually see yourself taking it from your mind, taking all the thoughts of the day out, your worry, your money worries, your relationship worries, your job worries, whatever it is that you're concerned about, your stress. Take it and see yourself just kind of putting it into this box. Close the lid, see your angels come and carry it away. All right, same type of a thing. Do that every night before you go to bed, and that's going to help you. All right, so again, embrace the differences with people in your life, just your parents' situation, your past life stuff. You got a lot going on in August this month for you, Tauruses, but enjoy it. It's going to be a great one. It's going to be really helpful to move through all this stuff, and then come to the end of the year, it's going to be really good for you. So have a great August.